Yep.
or overtime.
In fact, we are recording.
Including
Recording.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order.
who was behind. Alright.
Okay.
First order of business is to approve meeting minutes of January 21st.
Oh, wait,
Oh, so go ahead.
You can move
you
and
can move. I
second.
can wait.
Other corrections?
Yes, just I have one. So in the minutes, I spoke about the report from Toby about the county broadband meeting, and I think we need to clarify that the money that Slick received was ARPA funding from the county to build out into areas of the town. And then the other piece that's important is that Slick on their dime, no money involved from ARPA, is intending to build out into the village.
But that's at a future time, right?
Correct.
So don't get your
Sometime,
hopes up.
well, hopefully they will be able to begin construction this year, but timeline. That's a cautious prediction, I would say.
I would say. Any other
On their schedule.
any other changes? Who seconded that? You?
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Department head reports. Let me see. I know Leah's going to be along. She's going to be late,
Okay.
but who's up first? Well, the assessor's report is there. She's not here, obviously, and the things are going to start happening very quickly here. She's probably provided quite a bit of information. You did get a sample of the letter that will be included. It's going to be important that we let people know that they need to pay attention to that
Yes.
letter.
Did you, just one comment on that. It would make me feel better if there was a specific sentence in there. If you do not have cannot access the information on a computer.
I
what
don't
they should
know
do.
that can change.
Okay.
They were very strict in how they were able to put it.
But you're just telling people, I mean, everybody might not be able to access that link. And I don't know, I just think that if it doesn't say,
I will ask, okay?
I mean, I think it doesn't hurt to spell it out for people.
I will ask,
Thanks.
they get into some of this technicalities of what they can and can't.
I mean, they've got to be able to give a person an option who doesn't have access to a computer.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that would be somehow not allowed.
Right.
'Cause that
But things are going to start moving here.
Yeah, okay.
One question I would have asked Cindy if she'd been here is just about. I know she had talked about, her and Lorraine had talked about, plans that they had for speaking to the public, because this is, be in addition to that letter. So I don't know if you have any more info on that, Mayor.
Not right now. I think that what's going to happen is the town board meeting will be interesting.
I agree.
I
go
I
first.
don't know what we have until we get it.
Yeah.
And it'll be soon.
Mm-hmm.
I've sat down and looked at last year's town and county tax bill and this year's town and tax bill to see where we're at, specifically with what it meant for full market value based on the equalization rate changes. So I have that information for me, and we'll see where I come out.
Right.
And I would think that everybody else needs to know that too.
Absolutely.
And you should have all gotten your receipts here.
Indeed.
So they will be available for
Mhm.
people to go and talk to them. But it will be that there's a process to follow. and you know, that's clear, but they will be available for people to come in and talk to them.
Right, but it doesn't hurt to say to someone, if you cannot, please call our office and we will be happy to assist you.
I will mention that to them. I
Even
don't
though
know if it's-
maybe implied, it doesn't hurt to say,
Well,
here's.
I'm not sure. There are certain things they're allowed to say, not say. I will bring that to their attention. That's all I can say.
Can't imagine that
I
telling
know,
somebody
I know.
how to,
Well,
Yeah.
there, you know, certain things that are sent out, it's my understanding, have to be very specific. And I will
so
talk
maybe
to,
my beefs with the state that they aren't taking
Could
into
be.
consideration that this is not everybody's.
but I will say something to them,
Method.
and
or
you know,
the
I don't know if
method.
it's too late
Yeah.
for changes to that or not, but they wanted
Okay.
you all to have a copy of it, so that's what I gave you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that,
I did appreciate receiving it.
thank you.
Okay, treasurer's report.
I don't have anything to add, but if anyone has any questions.
Anyone? Okay. We'll move on to the police department. There's he provided you with 2 files, his monthly highlights and his end of the year report. Ryan, anything you wanna?
No. That's my first year-end report. I'm hoping to build off of it maybe next year. A little more data driven. Just kind of get an idea what I want to put in it. So this year I can make sure I kind of gather that up for you guys so you can have it. So,
If there's something else you would like to see,
yeah, please let me know.
he would like to know, that you would like to know.
Sure.
Which you might imagine.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah, not me.
I was actually one. You know, I can't remember if I've asked this question before, so forgive me if I have.
But you know, the comparison, I think the comparative data is really useful. Is it possible? Does that program allow you to line it up in like some sort of comparative way, or do you have to print it off
No. I have to print-
individually, and
I
then
have to-
somebody else
yes.
has to?
I have to print it off individually.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Go
All
ahead.
right.
It seems like a
It's a busy work for some people sometimes that need a little hand things to do.
Right.
So, but if there's more statistics you'd like, please let me know and I can
Yeah.
get them counting with their toes.
I don't think it's more statistics, it's just this historical data
Like-
side by side.
like
to say,
side-by-side
"Oh, look at this."
analysis
That's-
would
it's
be-
easier to see
Mhm.
Instead of doing it
trends.
in 2 separate sheets.
Yeah.
I can see why it's 2 separate sheets. 'cause it's
Absolutely.
A lot of
Well, that's why I was like,
individual
it might not be possible, but
I can
but
look
that
at
would
it.
help too, because then we can see the degree of significance to
Right.
some of the change over time, and I think that's would be useful.
Sure.
Speaking about change over time, I'm curious about 2 pieces of information. Well, one from 2020 where you list property checks, or property checks are listed as 108.
Yep.
And then in 2025, they jumped to 2,080.
Wow.
So
Is
what
that-
is a
What?
property check?
Number
So,
one, what's a
They'll,
property check?
and I'm mostly on nights, sometimes during the day, go to a business, check the doors, make sure they're locked, make sure there's nothing
Okay.
suspicious around. It's an initiative I started when I got in the office,
Oh,
to make
okay.
sure they're doing that. We do them for residents as well, so like if somebody's going out of town for an extended period of time, let us know, we do a report, and then we check on it on a daily basis.
So it's literally a property
yeah.
check.
Wow.
We have cards that we'll stick in the door too to say, hey, we were here at this date and time, just make sure everything was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
That's a great service.
It is.
Okay,
Really.
so that explains the
That
what
explains
1,800%
it.
or whatever.
Great.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, of course.
But it also, that sets a tone also.
Yeah.
If people who have bad intents notice that
They're
That's
watching.
a thing.
Yeah,
that's a
Absolutely.
thing,
Yeah.
then that it might.
people are watching. Yeah.
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 So,
Wow.
I don't know.
Help a community feel safe too,
Yeah.
because you can request that.
Absolutely.
Anything else? Okay. Tim Nolan.
I have nothing to add to my report. Anybody have any questions?
Doesn't sound like it. Okay, moving right along. Well, rec is next, and I understand that you may be
I'm here to be.
highlighting
be the
anything that may
voice.
need highlighting.
The one thing,
Is this the- oh.
She has her,
no, it's not. I'm just helping
Megan,
squeaky out.
Megan isn't, her voice isn't working
She's a
quite
little
right.
squeaky. just that the outdoor rink is on hiatus because of our warm temperatures,
Mm.
and once it gets cold again, they'll get it back up to snuff. We need some multiple cold days in a row. Colder days.
Any
But it's-
questions for Barb?
Comment for Barb. for Megan. Barb Megan. There's an absolutely beautiful aerial view photo of the rink. I don't remember where I saw it, but I was definitely impressed by whoever
Yeah.
took
Was it
that
on North
picture.
Country Now?
It was pretty cool.
It was-
Greg Kai.
Oh, it was Greg Kai.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Where was that posted? I've seen it on Facebook.
That's where I
Yeah, I
saw
think
it
that's
too.
where I
Yeah,
saw it.
that's where.
I
Mhm.
probably got it on this.
Yeah.
I just happened to see him there.
And it like ended up on a outdoor Canada outdoor rink like hockey site too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. I saw that's where I saw it.
Okay.
Thanks. Good enough.
Historian.
I have nothing to add to my report. Unless anybody has any questions for me.
Just curious, did you get anybody to tell you what the snow story?
I got up. It was slow. Just a couple people came in, and it was more just to browse.
Okay.
So I didn't get any snow stories, unfortunately.
Well, I wouldn't give
Yeah.
up on that idea. I think
Yeah.
it just has to get out there, because I think that's a cool idea.
I do too.
So next year, don't give up.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious about the origin of the history of streets and roads that you published.
It was something that Mary Ann had asked me to do a while ago. So obviously it's a long-term project. So whenever I come across something interesting, I will note it down. I have a list going of various origin names and when the roads got built and things like that.
Thank you.
Anything else for? Okay. Lee isn't here. She may be along. She was going to be delayed. Tim.
Well, the guys are happy. They've had a little bit of a break in the snow. Although that looks like it's coming back Friday, Saturday.
Just to let you know, it's still winter.
Yes.
Don't get
Exactly.
too excited.
But yeah, just plugging away on a lot of budget stuff right now, trying to scramble and get a lot of different numbers and thoughts all put together.
I'm sure Meg would appreciate that.
I got you.
Okay. I don't think I missed anybody. Need a motion to accept department head reports.
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Committee reports. Who would like to go first?
I can go first with Complete Streets. It'll be a quick one. There are no updates to report, other than to say that there will be an upcoming community input session about the St. Lawrence County multi-use recreational trail system, and that's happening on Thursday, February 26th, from 6 to 7:30 at the Colton Pierpont Central School. So if you are a ATV user, UTV user, snowmobiler, or other horseback rider, bicyclist, you might find walker, skier, you might find this an important session to attend.
There's been in the past some discussion about ATVs and their use of some of those trails. Is that still one of the hot topics for those, or we don't
It
know?
definitely, well, yes, for sure, and how that might sort of square with pedestrian and cyclist and other horseback users,
Non-motorized.
non-motorized users.
Okay.
I would say rec, we're meeting tomorrow, so nothing really extra to report there. Sustainability, we just met last week. My brain's we
Was
had our,
last
new,
week.
our 8th grader
Okay.
joined us. Our
Yes,
new
exactly.
student joined us. They're working on two things. The repair fair is going to be happening again, and the not just Canton, and not just our sustainability committee, but the sustainability fair is gonna be in the fall. And, talking about some things for that too.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Golf.
Golf, you know, it's hard to believe there is gonna be golf. We're meeting with the concession people next week, 2 weeks from now,
Okay.
first week in March. I don't anticipate any problems there, just to probably go over a couple things. I believe Kevin's in Minnesota right now with his granddaughter. It's usually what he does. And we're thinking about how to reconfigure things,
Okay.
but nothing
Yes,
concrete. I
Time's
know.
time's
tough.
short.
And getting a lot of visitors. Mayor.
Well, yeah, you know, I hear things. It's okay.
I've got a flyer out that we haven't put on the website yet, to sell, for people to sponsor new hole signs.
Mm-hmm.
So that just kind of sort of came together today. So we're selling it for $400 for the 2-year sponsorship.
Because the signs need to be replaced, but
Signs are
Okay.
just
Oh,
junk.
darn.
Okay.
But new ones are, got a new one, and people can actually look at it and see what they're
Right.
investing in a little bit. So it's
That's
kinda-
cool.
It's nice.
so, and then hopefully that will ultimately pay for them.
Right.
The sponsorship, so.
And we groomed a cross-country ski trail around the golf course too.
Cool.
And did you
Hopefully it got some use.
When did you do that?
Yeah, that's great.
A
People
couple
have been
weeks
asking for
ago.
that.
Maybe 3 weeks now.
And how long you been doing that?
3 weeks ago.
was the first time?
Just-
I mean, this year that was the first time.
Right.
We really haven't. It might seem like we have a lot of weather. And right now, there's going to be bare spots out there actually. Too,
So is this grooming like the cart path?
no,
Okay.
it crosses the cart path here and
But
there.
it doesn't follow
Tried to stay more in rough and
away from.
correct.
Away
Cart
from
path
greens
is gonna
and-
melt off quicker than
Yeah,
anything
true,
else.
true,
So
true.
just zigzagged around, made it so you can access off of Riverside parking lot and at the clubhouse. There's just the path kind of meander around. You can choose.
Any thoughtful citizens give you positive feedback about that?
Not yeah.
Okay.
I wonder how many people know.
I don't know. I was gonna do a picture, but I haven't had like ideal conditions.
True.
Available to do it.
Well,
Okay.
we'll get the word.
Who's next?
Hopefully after this snow.
Yeah, after this.
Let's see. Communications and technology met. We have been gathering info on streaming platforms and processes that other communities use. So we compared some notes that we had gathered and have some further directions to explore, I should say. And that we also were continuing to work on the notification system idea. We're going to meet with another notification provider, a text,
TextYourGov.net.
yeah, or something to that effect. So we're going to meet with a different provider.
Text my gov.
Yeah.
Text my gov.
Text.
Mm-hmm. So we're keeping on there. Economic development met to look specifically, we're prepping for the Economic Development Steering Committee, and this was in Lee's report, but I'll just highlight that that's the committee that's serving as the advisory committee for the Village Green New York Forward project. And so we reviewed, we being the ED team, and then as well as the entire steering committee, reviewed our responses to the RFPs, and we're going to begin interviews of the firms that replied.
Tomorrow morning.
So yeah, we're going to begin tomorrow morning. Yes, bright and early. And then this sort of crosses economic development and infrastructure, but Meg, Lee, and I, and Tim joined us as well, met to develop basically some timelines so we can do some fiscal forecasting with our projects in terms of when we can just anticipate both grant funded and our non-grant funded projects. Where our next steps is that we're seeking advice from fiscal advisors about the best timing, best approach for taking loans or bonding as required to do the construction work on the stormwater project, the Cleveland Judson area project, and then also to figure out how we can begin addressing the drinking water projects that we continue to talk about as being in very desperate need of attention and replacement. So we hope we will have some recommendations in the next few months as to how we might proceed on those things. So then also along with the infrastructure, we met with Tim. He's working on the budget, so we're starting to talk about that. Tim did mention this in his report, but I just want to highlight, I think we had thought that we might be closer to getting design on the stormwater done. It's going to be July or August because of the weather. So we have time to get that financing in order, I guess, is the good point there. What else did I want to say? We're still working on water weights. So as we've been talking about, sort of in an ongoing way, we've been looking at changing our rate structure to an EDU model or some other model that would make sense for our particular community. I think we're getting closer to identifying a recommendation for a rate structure, and then what that might mean in terms of recommending rate increases. I think hopefully maybe next month we might be able to talk in more detail about that. That might be slightly optimistic, but I'll go with that. And then I would just note that finance committees begin meeting with department heads regarding their budget requests. And we look forward to meeting with the other department heads. And as well as supporting Meg in her work in the treasurer's office.
Okay.
I think
All
that's
good?
all the committees.
Okay.
Nope.
Sorry, one more.
Oh, no, I'm lying. Yeah.
Waterfront Advisory Committee.
WRP.
Yes.
I would like to say that the website for the LWRP is live. Lee mentions this in her report and gives a link, but it is live, so you can check out, see where we are in the process of revising the LWRP. And you can also drop a pin on the interactive map if you have ideas, suggestions, or assets that you think we have missed within the boundary. And give comments on the boundary itself.
I know.
Or like to highlight. Yes,
Yeah, I thought it was great. I did have a question about it. Not about the map per se, but on the timeline. I thought that was handy too. The whole timeline situation. It's very friendly. But I couldn't find the plan for the community. What was it? Community interaction, community engagement. It said it had been completed, but I didn't. Do we know what that is?
Other than to say that things will be getting rolling in the spring.
Okay.
That has been drafted, and then we're
I see.
undergoing some feedback and review.
I see.
Not only from the WAC, but also the Department of State.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll move on then. Communications and information. I put the chamber under here. Like to add anything?
I was trying to pick up my last cache of buttons today, but they've taken them home. So we'll be doing the raffle drawing probably tomorrow sometime, and that will be the end of Winterfest for this year. I think it turned out pretty good for my first one. There was a lot of people in the last weekend because the first weekend was horrible weather-wise. And
hard to predict.
Yeah, but coming up, well, we've started putting together stuff for this year's Dairy Fest.
Oh, good.
We're working on that. Got the park reserved. we're not all set, but we're moving forward.
Going in the
with it.
right direction.
Important pieces to nail down.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's a big one. And we're just getting ready for, I'm trying to re-put together the ambassador group that was operating here before that had kind of drifted away during the summer. And we're going to need those people for the Dairy Fest for sure. So if anybody has any suggestions of people for me to contact, you let me know.
Okay.
That's my priority. I want to get that group working, so somebody else can go collect the buttons.
There you go.
Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, move on to old business. First one is the report on the sewer project. There's 2 documents in there. I think that the important one is coming on February 27th, where they're going to do bid opening. You have any intel on that, Tim?
It's top secret stuff.
I didn't know if things are coming or
Oh yeah.
there's
Yeah, we've had a
there's
bunch of-
interest.
We've had a bunch of visits at the water plants.
Good. Well, that's really what I'm after. Is
Yeah.
there's interest.
There
out
will
there.
be bids.
Yep, there will be bids for sure.
There's nothing worse than having a
Here-
big project
here
with no
next
bids.
Friday.
Yeah, the 27th is opening here at 1 o'clock. If anybody's interested.
And as long as everything goes good there, we're due to accept the following meetings.
March meeting.
Mhm.
What I had in my schedule.
March 18th. Yep.
It's been a few questions coming up, but normal stuff.
Well, that's what we have an engineering firm for, right? Okay, so there's 2. There were 2 pieces in there, and then where they're at on the budget so far. I don't know that there's many questions on that, so I really don't have anything to add about Midtown. If Lee was here, I'd be asking about the environmental that was supposed to have been done here real quick, so we could start to make some decisions about moving forward.
I'm trying to remember what she said. We talked about it just 2 days ago, I think. I mean, I know that we're close. I think they're waiting on a sign off or
So
something.
it could be, I don't know. I just know
Maybe
that
something's
was
coming to your desk soon. Maybe I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounded very positive. I remember that.
Okay.
The vibe is.
The vibe is good.
Okay. Next item, I put this under old business because we talked about it last month. Home rule resolution for reduced speed limit on Route 11. This is the same resolution that we've passed pretty much every year for quite some time. You decided that you would like to proceed. Megan needs to be able to fill out 8 separate pages. And Meg needs to sign and witness it. Get your stamp ready. So that was in your file.
Yep.
Shouldn't be complicated.
So moved.
Second.
Um,
You need a roll call.
I think it's a roll call.
So you want to call the next one?
Yeah, Anna,
Aye.
Kara,
Aye.
Barb,
Aye.
and I'm aye. And we have 1 absent. Okay, that passes.
The only thing we can do, but seems good to do it.
I mean,
Yeah, there's not, we'll keep doing it. I don't.
someday there might be somebody different there. Someday.
Okay, we'll move on to new business. Need a motion to authorize payment of vouchers and transfer of funds.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Next is to approve new fire department member Arlene Tyler.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Approve tree committee member, new tree committee member, Tim Patrick.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the next home rule resolution is specific to the amending the public housing law to allow the Village of Potsdam Housing Authority and the Village of Canton Housing Authority to merge. You saw the documents a month ago or so. And then our representative, our Senate representative, wanted a home rule resolution. So I've written that. Most of it is based on resolutions that were out there by the Housing Authority. There were a couple of very specific things about, how we maintain a sense of community here. So we get to a point, and Potsdam gets to a point. It will be called the Canton Housing Authority because of some very specific things that they had done in the past. So,
Need a motion?
Yes.
So moved.
well, yes, and I think it's probably roll
It's
call.
also roll call, yeah.
So I have a motion and a second.
Second.
Okay. Anna?
Aye.
Kara?
Aye.
Barb?
Aye.
And I'm aye. Okay, thank you. The next is the contract with Dan Moyer for Dog Pound Dog Shelter Agreement. It's an annual agreement. You put that in your box.
So I was a little confused about this.
Should have called me earlier.
I'm sorry. No. I just so I looked at my budget to say, I guess I just am not sure. Like it says $300 for board and keep, like per dog, per month,
Yes,
per
per dog.
per day.
I can't
Per-
tell you the time period, but I think that there's been no dogs.
Although he just said
Although,
there's a dog
there's a
in his
dog.
report.
There may be a dog there now, but there's very few.
I don't ever recall him saying he's had a dog.
Yeah.
But
He hasn't sent us a bill yet or anything like that, but
okay.
I don't know.
So I was just trying to figure out how we got to the budget number. Based
That's
on
what was
this.
presented to the town and to us.
Okay.
And I can't tell you what the town did. It seems
I
high
was
per
curious
day.
too. I mean,
It seems high per day. Right.
I mean, and it doesn't say per day, except for the dangerous dogs. Those are $20 a day, but it doesn't
Additional.
say.
I'm assuming that's additional.
And it specifies that $300 does not include the cost of euthanasia and burial should it be required. And I had a moment of, well, can't they go to the Potsdam Humane
No, they
Society?
We've talked about
Yeah,
this
I
one
know.
before.
I just think, I don't know.
I can
I'd
verify.
like it to be specified. And I think that
I
if we're
just think it
signing a
needs to be
contract, we
clear.
should know what that amount is.
I guess I'm with you.
I think we should know.
No offense,
You know-
but this is not the most professionally presented contract in the world. I know.
It's done this way every
Well,
year.
I don't recollect this. I really don't.
No.
But that
Say anything about picking up skunks on there?
No.
It does not.
They have
Only
do their
dogs.
dog pound, dog shelter. This is that
Yeah, this is
piece
the
of the
dog,
service.
yeah.
If you want to wait, we can wait until next month. I don't have a problem with that.
I just need. I think it needs to say specific. The
Yeah,
amounts
that's fine.
are per day, per month, per year,
Per dog.
per dog, per what?
And what are the amounts that it would cost, it says after any mandated time period. Well, what is the mandated time period? So, I mean,
Yeah, I
There's
feel very
money here.
uninformed. Yeah, I feel very
You want more information?
more info. Appreciate what he's been doing. That he's
Yeah.
given us a.
Well, he's actually very responsive.
Well, he's
I
given us a
definitely
report.
get that, yeah.
He's a huge improvement. Nobody's denying that. But this is also a contract. It's a lease. Oh, so we're leasing. That also confused me, but I get it because we're leasing the space. In the
Well,
shelter.
yeah, there's
Mhm.
they go somewhere.
Right. So this isn't really.
Which is good. I mean,
this
that's
isn't
what we
a
want,
fee for
so.
his services. This could be where I was getting myself all mixed up with the budget. Because this is not
Well,
his
I will verify.
services. Okay. This is just what we are assuming.
That may
Okay.
be it.
That's the difference too, but I would.
Okay. Next item was discuss and approve food scrap grant match.
Yes, we've had some questions come up about exactly how the grant match is working and some revisions to make to the contract itself. So, those questions have been sent over to the DEC by Lee. We have not received answers yet, so any further discussion should be tabled at this point.
Okay. So table.
Do you need it? Okay.
The next item is the TAP grant. Discuss and approve TAP grant match.
I'm struggling to remember the dollar figure for the TAP grant.
Well, and Lee was supposed to be here, and
Here, give me 2 seconds. I can find it.
And again, the TAP grant is to do drainage work on Cleveland. That also includes, once that drainage work is done, some sidewalks and curbing in that area.
Did we have a resolution? I thought we
it's
did.
already. I don't know that we
Yeah,
needed
well-
a resolution at this point, but
I
did she give you a resolution?
Yeah, we had. Hold on.
I did not see one in the
I
file.
didn't see
There
one.
wasn't one in it, but I thought for sure that had been done. Give me 1 second. TAP grant documents.
Maybe I messed up.
Yeah, Thursday the 12th. And the resolution is that, whereas. The grant application requires the applicant provide assurance of the commitment of required match funds of 20%. Now therefore be it resolved by the Village of Canton that the Board of Trustees of the Village of Canton approves and endorses the application to the 2025 TAP grant to be prepared and submitted by the Village of Canton, and that the Village of Canton is ready and willing to provide the resources needed to cover the required match at an estimated $681,668 or 20% of the project currently estimated at $3,408,340.
No, see, that's a different one than I had. Somehow I missed dropping that in the box. Nature storehouse, I did that. Oh, here's the TAP grant one.
And there's a letter for
Yeah,
you to
there's a-
sign as well.
There's
Okay.
a letter of intent as well. Yeah.
Okay, there's the resolution. My apologies. I screwed that up. What would you like to do, folks?
So we're kind of working against the March 12th deadline. So
I mean, she read it. I understand. I don't have. To
I can
see
read the
it.
whereases if people would like. I mean, it is for the project that Kara stated. This is the same project that we submitted.
2023.
24.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, that's been out there a couple of times.
In the past. Let's just cuss it.
Yep. Where the lead in the application is to through the Safe Routes to School category of transportation's alternative program.
Yes.
Install sidewalks, ADA ramps, pavement marking, and signage in these areas, filling gaps in existing pedestrian infrastructure to enhance the safety of non-motorized modes of transportation, while making direct connections to multiple schools, municipal buildings, places of worship, and local businesses. And our Office of Economic Development is available to provide necessary administrative services. Therefore, so I think it is important to note that this is a two birds of one stone kind of project, because really the impetus for us is that if we have money to open up the ground, we can deal with what's underneath it, and that is what we desperately need money for. And also, bonus, sidewalks.
Yeah.
So I would move this motion.
Second.
Okay. Is this, is it in there as a, roll call?
Yeah, it says
Uh,
affirmative board members.
it's a count.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
okay. All in favor then?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, and one
And-
absent. My apologies there. I missed that one. The last item is the seeker resolution for YC Works LLC. That's 19-21 Main Street.
Yes.
This is a type 2, so it didn't require anything more than the letter that I put in your box and the resolution.
And this was,
And this is basically all inside anyway. So.
Right.
right. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay.
Very exciting.
Public comment. Is there anybody who would like to make public comment? Please state your name and you have 3 minutes.
Still Toby Irwin. I still live on the Irish Settlement Road.
Thanks,
down
Toby.
in Canton. And I would like to just make a suggestion that you do as the town has done, move the public comment period from the bottom of the agenda to the top in case there's someone who's so bold as to wish to make a comment about an item on the agenda. After 2 years of deliberation in the town, we finally managed to move it to the top of the agenda. And it would be nice to do the same here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? Any other public comment? Okay. I need a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Personnel.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. So we will take that under advisement.